Happy Finance Friday, everyone. I'm Tom, and this is Tom's Money Magic. Today, I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys sent in. Keep watching till the end because I'm going to be releasing something. Okay, first question is, what's your favorite food? Well, I do a bit of cooking at home, and my favorite food to cook would be desserts. Mainly cakes, but if this is asking more like general, so what you would want to eat, then I would probably say for lunch or dinner, my favorite food would probably be pizza. The next question is, do you have a pet? Well, yes, but I have more than one pet. I have a dog, a cat, and a few chickens. And what upcoming ideas do you have? I won't give away too much, but I can tell you guys that I have a couple podcast ideas that I want to do at some point. So the first that I may have mentioned in a prior video was I want to do a podcast talking about some of the different things that you can do to investment properties to increase their yield. And another was I wanted to, at some point, do a podcast explaining how cryptocurrency works and what it is and all that. But it may have to wait till next year because I don't want to get anything wrong and I want to make sure that it is in depth for you guys. Another question was, what emoji are you? So, like with an Apple device, you can make a emoji these days that looks basically exactly like you. And this is what it would be. But if I had to choose one that like already exists and you don't alter in any way, it would probably be this one. My mum says that one suits me because I'm always thinking about something. Might be a maths problem, a new video idea, or schoolwork such as homework or assignments. Here's another one saying, what has been your favourite video to make? Now this one was a little bit more tricky to figure out. But at the moment, I would say that my favorite video that I've made was probably about a month ago. It was talking about my journey of how the channel started, just because it was nice to look back at what I've done so far. And I'll leave a link to that video in the description. Then there was another question that says, what is your favorite subject? For most of my schooling, my favorite subject has always been maths. I like the challenge of how you have to think outside the box for some things, and then how everything follows a logical rule or formula. This year, the things that we were doing in maths, however, were a bit more boring because half the things were just revision. So that wasn't as fun for me this year, but the class that I had the most fun in this year was called Design and Technology. Some of you may have something similar to it at school called just tech or maybe woodwork. But it was the most fun for me because we got to create different things, such as a clock at the start of the year. And then we started creating a board game, and I had the idea ready, but COVID cut off the end of the unit in the start of term 3 that we would have started actually building the board game. One thing that I was able to make from that project were these dice. They're 10-sided dice, and on the different sides, they have different shapes which represent different things. So the circles were representing 1 and the pentagons were representing 5. I was just doing it based on how many sides the shape has, and I know there's some controversy around circles only having like either one side or 0 sides. The final project that we did this year was about trying to come up with a solution for an environmental problem. So we came up with a device called the garbage duck. It directs surface garbage in a small river or creek into 2 bins. And this is a model that we made of it. The final few questions are you qualified, do you actually have a job, and do you earn any money? For the first one, well, no, I'm not technically qualified. But that's why I don't give out any advice on what shares you should buy or anything like that. Because if I said that you should buy Tesla and then it went down by $20 and someone lost a few hundred to a few $1,000s, then I could be in a lot of trouble. So I've just stuck to explaining terms, concepts, and topics. The second question is actually kind of good timing because I actually did get a job, but it was only 13 days ago. It was at McDonald's. So far, I've not had any actual shifts, but I went to a welcome party, or like a first training session thing, on the Wednesday after that, so 9 days ago. We went through all of the safety briefings and made sure we had read all the terms and conditions, and then we went for a short restaurant tour, just looking at all the different aspects of the restaurant. And then we also tried on our McDonald's uniforms. I should hopefully get some shifts after I come back from holidays, because I'm going to Hobart from Boxing Day until the 9th of January. The question of do I earn any money is a bit vague, but I'll try and answer it as best I can. I don't earn any money from McDonald's, as I've said, because I don't have any shifts yet, but I do make some money from my mum every month. I make about $20 doing bookkeeping for her. And if you'd like to learn about what a bookkeeper is, or what I do for my mum when I do bookkeeping, then you can check the second video link in the description. Now, for the thing that I mentioned at the start, I'm releasing a Discord server. So you can jump on there, there'll be a link in the description, and once you've read through all of the rules, you can post a screenshot of you being subscribed to me, and then you'll have access to a couple channels where you can either post questions that you want me to answer, and I'll either do them in the channel if they're just a bit simple, or I might feature them in a future video or podcast. And then I also have a channel where you can suggest actual topics or ideas that I'll do videos on, or podcasts. That's all for me today. Please hit the like button down below and subscribe for more content. Feel free to check out my website if you haven't already. See ya!